It's luxury. Fashion is more than clothing. It's identity, memory, power, and self-expression stitched into every seam. It is the way a woman tells the world who she is before she ever speaks a word. And in this universe of elegance and transformation, few names have shaped women's luxury fashion as deeply and continuously as Gucci. For nearly a century, the brand has not just followed fashion trends, it has rewritten them, becoming a mirror of changing femininity and a force that redefines style across generations. Imagine a fashion house whose influence stretches from the leather workshops of Florence to Hollywood red carpets, presidential wardrobes, and global runways. Imagine a brand that moved with women through decades of societal change, quietly empowering them in the beginning, boldly celebrating them later, and finally giving them the creative freedom to be whoever they wanted to be. This is the story of Gucci's impact on women's luxury fashion, a story rooted in craftsmanship, revolution, and the evolving journey of womanhood itself. Today, we explore how Gucci became not just a label, but a legacy woven into the lives, identities, and ambitions of women around the world. The origins of Gucci take us back to 1921, when a young Gucci returned to Florence after working in London's upscale Savoy Hotel, surrounded by aristocrats. He observed a new kind of elegance, refined, functional, dignified, and elegance. He dreamed of recreating with Italian craftsmanship. He opened a small leather goods shop specializing in travel trunks, handbags, and equestrian-inspired pieces. For women of the 1920s and 1930s, women just beginning to claim space in society, Gucci represented a rare blend of practicality and luxury. These early women were stepping into modern life, traveling more, working more, seeking independence, yet they still desired beauty and refinement. Gucci's designs allowed them to have both. A Gucci handbag wasn't just a fashion item, it was a symbol of mobility, confidence, and new possibilities. The iconic green-red-green stripe and early GG emblem quickly became badges of cultured femininity. Women who carried Gucci weren't trying to impress anyone, they were expressing their own sophistication and capability. In these formative decades, Gucci quietly built a relationship with women based on respect, empowerment, and quality, a foundation that would grow exponentially through the century. By the 1950s and 1960s, Gucci entered its golden age. The world was changing, and women were stepping into public life with elegance and strength. Hollywood royalty embraced Gucci's effortless glamour. Grace Kelly, Audrey Hepburn, Elizabeth Taylor, and Sophia Loren wore Gucci not because it made them famous, but because it matched their refined yet modern identities. Jackie Kennedy became one of Gucci's most influential muses. When she carried the now legendary bamboo-handled bag, it sparked a global fashion sensation. So powerful that the bag later took her name, the Jackie. For women of that era, Jackie was the embodiment of diplomacy, intelligence, and effortless style. And Gucci became the brand that represented that exact combination. Gucci's silk scarves, loafers, and structured handbags symbolized taste, discretion, and polished femininity. They were luxurious without being loud, glamorous without being excessive. This was a time when women were finding new roles: first ladies, diplomats, stars, leaders, yet still expected to maintain a certain elegance. Gucci gave them the tools to do so. The brand became synonymous with intelligent luxury, attracting women who valued refinement not as a facade, but as an extension of their identity. As the 1970s and 1980s arrived, the world grew bolder, and so did the women who wore Gucci. The brand's bold, artistic, and sometimes provocative designs appealed to modern women seeking to express identity, creativity, and confidence. Collaborations with artists and influencers further amplified Gucci's impact on women's fashion, turning the brand into a cultural conversation. Gucci's presence on social media also democratized style inspiration, allowing women from all backgrounds to admire, emulate, and aspire to luxury fashion. By the end of the decade, Gucci had successfully blended tradition, innovation, and technology to redefine women's luxury fashion in the digital age. In the 2020s, Gucci began embracing sustainability and ethical practices, reflecting changing values among women consumers. Women today care not only about style and status, but also about environmental and social responsibility. Gucci introduced eco-friendly materials, sustainable production methods, and campaigns promoting conscious fashion choices. By combining luxury with responsibility, the brand continued to influence women's fashion while aligning with modern values. Its handbags, apparel, and accessories now represent not only prestige, but also thoughtful consumption. Gucci's commitment to sustainability allows women to feel empowered in their choices, expressing both style and ethics. The brand's creative leadership continues to innovate, blending heritage, aesthetics, and responsibility in every collection. Gucci remains a trendsetter, influencing how women perceive luxury, fashion, and personal impact in a socially conscious era. Today, Gucci stands as one of the most iconic and influential luxury brands in women's fashion. Its legacy spans over a century, encompassing craftsmanship, innovation, cultural influence, and ethical evolution. Gucci's handbags, shoes, clothing, and accessories remain aspirational items for women seeking style, confidence, and individuality. The brand continues to define trends while honoring its heritage, influencing not just what women wear, but how they express identity, status, and creativity through fashion. Gucci's influence on global fashion culture is unparalleled, inspiring women to embrace boldness, elegance, and empowerment. From Hollywood red carpets to everyday street style, Gucci has become synonymous with confidence, ambition, and personal expression. The brand's ongoing innovation ensures that it will remain relevant for decades, shaping women's fashion trends for generations to come. Gucci proves that luxury is not just about price, it's about creativity, culture, and the enduring power of design. Gucci's journey over the decades shows that fashion is not just about clothing, it's a reflection of culture, identity, and empowerment. From its origins in Florence to its role as a global luxury icon, Gucci has continuously shaped women's fashion, inspiring confidence, creativity, and individuality. Its handbags, shoes, and clothing represent elegance, sophistication, and aspiration, while its innovations and cultural influence continue to set trends. Thank you for joining me in exploring Gucci's remarkable impact on women's luxury fashion. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Tell me, what is your favorite Gucci piece, and how has the brand inspired your personal style? Stay stylish, inspired, and I'll see you in the next video.